Do you know how to calculate the capacity of transmission line? There are such ways like zero and S0. This figure shows the difference of zero and S0 in real experiment and how weather conditions affect to zero. Before I explain about this figure, I want to explain S0 and zero first. S0 static line rating is a fixed conservative capacity limit. It is calculated based on worst-case weather assumptions, such as high ambient temperature and low wind speeds. Because it remains constant regardless of actual conditions, it ensures safety. In contrast, dynamic line rating is a real-time capacity limit. It uses actual environmental data, such as wind speed and solar radiation, to calculate the line true thermal capacity. This allows operators to adjust the power flow according to real-time cooling conditions. Then, let's go to the figure. The left y-axis shows the capacity of current. It's about the zero and S0. The x-axis shows the flow of time, and the right y-axis shows its temperature and wind speed. The blue line, which represents zero, starts to incline at 1 a.m. and it declines in 7 p.m. The orange line, which is about SL, it is same in whole time. It is because SL calculated by the worst time condition. The green line, which is about temperature, decline in 1 a.m. to 7 p.m. and it increased in 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. After that, it declined too. The pink line, which is about wind speed, it increased in 1 a.m. to 1 p.m. and it decreased toward in 4 p.m. In this graph, zero capacity is all higher except 1 a.m. Also, in this graph, the point of increase and decrease in temperature and wind is extremely different. Wind graph incline in 1 a.m. and to 7 a.m. However, temperature is not. Also, temperature decline a lot in 1 p.m. to 7 p.m., but wind is almost similar. In zero graph, zero increase in 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. and zero capacity is inclined shortly in 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. We can see that wind graph and zero graph is more related. In total, we can see that zero is more efficient than S0, and wind is the most important component of zero. However, can we say that zero is better than S0? In power plant, the lowest capacity is most important. However, you can see that the lowest capacity is about zero. However, S0 is whole same, but its lowest capacity is higher than zero. And how can we think about that? Also, There are other weather conditions like humidity or something like that, and this figure do not show such like that. So how can we say about that? Wind is most important weather condition about Tierra. Do you have any idea which you think there are more important component than wind? If not, I wish you have question about it. Thank you for listening.